More than 3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kid Brewer Stadium, The Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs. The Monarchs will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
To throw, it's Francis. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Snowed under by the defense. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Francis. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man, it's Nowaski. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Makes the grab.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Short gain on the play before he slides. No huddle here for the offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw again. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, App State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lavelle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Francis. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And incomplete on the deep ball. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Got it in the middle. It's cross. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punted. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
With the catch, it's Montgomery. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Under fire. Punts it out of the air. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Dead center perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Monarchs are in the hurry up. The give give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking downfield on first down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it himself. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stopped him short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Plows through the defense. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Cross.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Trying play action. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw, it's Francis. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and he's going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ODU. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
26, App State, 9.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. After giving up that... There he goes! They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Dropping back, it's Francis. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Off play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They are up by 7 over Utah State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll leave it with him. Ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Monarchs want to move quickly. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Gonna look downfield again. Quick strike complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole.
Turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Makes a man miss. Inside the 25. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snags it over the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He is gobbled up. Down he goes, and that one might have taken them out of field goal range. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week...
Wide open spaces. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Francis. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fakes to grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
1st down for the offense.
On target to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Monarchs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got the tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go back to the ground. Fights off a defender. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
At the 19-yard line. It's third down.
Off the play fake. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to pass. It's Francis. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Running to Green. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Breaks into the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Puts him in the spin cycle. Touchdown, ODU. Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Francis. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Gain of 20.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Makes the grab. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with third and 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Third down coming.
Looking to throw on third. Oh, they're after him. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Scanning the field, it's Diggs. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get on.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Monarchs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
3rd down coming.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Trying to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Here's the pressure. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. The Mountaineers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space. Intercepted, and the defense has set them up. Touchdown, Old Dominion. The defense putting points on the board. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami of Ohio is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State.
There he goes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to pass, it's Diggs. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Using his legs, it's Bridges. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
First down for the offense.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.